A good old one-ton, people and a straight six was a fan. Rattling up that old logging run in search of a buckskin log. A few pulls on that McCullough, she'd be laying on her dogs. He's a woodman. He's a woodman. Stirs his coffee with his thumb. He's a woodman. He's a woodman. Use his thumbs to wipe his bum. He's a woodman. He's a woodman. Smells like sap and gasoline. He's a woodman. He's a woodman. Living out his dream. Well, people see him coming with a smile upon his face. There's always time for chit-chat as he stops to tie his lace. With Myrtles back and dragging, with two cords of the best, he feels you scrutinizing as he backs up to the test. Well, the woodman wears a smirk and flicks that whistle on his chest. He walks away in confidence, cause he knows his wood's the best. He knows his wood's the best. He knows his wood's the best. Yeah, yeah, all right. Yeah. That's that people or not. Here we go. Well, cutting timber on a contract beats the hell out of day rate. You sure did keep the wolves away, but it gave him the father's gate. Well, behold the woodman's woodshed. It's a sight to be seen. Well, he's got kindling nighttime burns, two cords of the green. Well, people often ask him why he chose this game. Something about that power saw and the sap running through my veins. Oh yeah. Just the smell of the two-stroke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Following through my veins.
Listen to this woodpecker. He's beating up an old snag out the back here. Listen to this. It's got to be that dirty old cedar right there. It's jackhammer. I heard him. I see him. Let's see if we can see him again. Watch that tree right there. I'll zoom in. Watch. He's somewhere in here. Where is he? Oh, no. My mistake. He's on that old maple snag out the back. Now I see him. Okay, just a minute. There, right there. He's on that. He's not on this cedar. He's on that. There he is, right there. He's right there. Can you guys see that? Look at him. There he is. I got him for you. Watch. What? Oh, you went around the back of the tree. Oh, there he goes. Did you hear that, sucker? You do about 700 of these stupid things, and I use that in a lovingly way. You come up with this more times than not. And I don't like these axes. Actually, let me rephrase that. I love these axes, but I don't like these. These axes work better without these because, quite honestly, it's terrible. It's a weird design. I understand it. Yes, I do. I do understand it. I get it. But it's not smart. The idea is great. But no.
it's different. This is different than swinging the axe. Believe it or not, the only thing this is worse on is my lower back. My lower back doesn't really, when I'm splitting wood, my lower back's pretty much fine, right? But this is terrible. It's terrible. You know that I knew a guy Dave Dudley. Remember I was the best man at his wedding in Vancouver? Remember that, friends? What am I doing with this freaking vest on? Sweating is what I'm doing. He ran this thing, this Grippo splitter. This is not a word of lie. This is the 100%, 1,000, not even exaggerating a little bit. None. Zero. If you guys can remember them pictures of my yard full of wood. I had an old dump truck, a 77 International, and it was heavy. It was a highways truck, you know, the one where the steering wheel turned really good to the left because of snow plowing, cul-de-sacs, you know what I mean? How they did that. They undid the thing and they turned the steering box one more. So anyways, turning left was terrible. It was a 10-point turn every... So, but regardless, Dave Dudley, I love you, brother. He's a dad now, he lives in Vancouver. But he was a troubled young man when I first met him, and he came to me. I forget what I had. I must have had a few years of sobriety under my belt and getting my head on and living life before I met him. I don't remember exactly what the deal was, but he did come to me seeking a better way. And he actually said those words to me. He said, "Buckin, show me the way." In a meeting one morning. He did. He said those words, and he'll tell you the same thing. And I did show him the way of hard work. And I stuck him on this machine and the power saw. He learned to file a power saw. He was running trees with me. I remember the first tree job we did together. David, I'm so happy that you're doing good in life now. I am. You're such a good man. Anyways, he ran this splitter. We called him the Gorilla. He was a big guy to begin with. He was into weights and stuff, friends. In my day before I got broken, I'd do the same thing. I'd have run the sucker all day. It would have sucked, but you would have had a crazy, his back and his shoulders and his like he was hunched over this thing for 6 and 8 hours a day. Remember we had 105 cords in this yard, friends? It was like, I got pictures. He helped me do that. I did a lot of the bucking. Of course, I was falling at the time and doing tree work, and he was doing the firewood. Both of us would do firewood. And he ran this thing all day. All day. And it's a wonderful, like there's 25 minutes on the video. There's a heap of wood right there. That's a pretty good jag of wood in about 25 minutes. It just is, especially gnarly wood. That's a good jag. So it's a fun machine. I think what would be great is to get it up off the ground if I was going to do any amount of wood, any, you know, if we were going to run it, it would probably be best to roll it up onto maybe a platform or something, just something a little higher, build it with logs or something, even a foot higher, because then you'd be a little bit, you know what I mean, friends? Like this, because I there's no way around it. You're like this. This is what it is. One of the worst positions a man can be in. I feel it brutally right now, but I'm silly, right? So that's the Grippo, and it is beautiful, fast. I love it. This wood's tough, friends. It's tough splitting. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed the video. You probably didn't, just watching a guy hump over a machine, but that's what happens here sometimes. I enjoy working. I enjoy keeping my heart pounding. After my accident, I never played sports again. I never skied. I never wrestled. Nothing. It was over. That was 2006? 2006, I think. It was 16 years ago, is whatever that means. What's that? Yeah. Coming up May 25th is the day I got hit. And my whole life changed. Everything changed. For a reason, wasn't it? Well, look now. I wouldn't have been doing YouTube if I didn't get smacked. Who knows what happens? Follow your freaking heart, friends. Follow your heart. Just go do whatever you want in life. Do it. I think it took me having those acts, you know, getting in that life scary spot there for me to click. I think God smacked me hard enough. I didn't listen the other times. I got in other little predicaments and I didn't listen. I didn't listen. So he woke me up. He didn't do nothing. I did it. I'm just saying, the way of the world woke me up. The Creator, the flow of life said, hey, Buchan, there's another channel for you to go on now. Another journey, another avenue, another road. So I listened that time. Kind of. No, I didn't. I went back falling as quick as I could. Anyway, a little bit left there. I'll probably swing the axe around or something. Catch you on the next video. I love you all, friends. I truly do. I love everybody that comes here. Welcome to the newcomers. You know what to do, friends. If you haven't already done so, I like it when you do it when you first come here, because you know I'm a good guy already. I mean, look at me, for crying out loud. I'm digging around in the dirt here, for crying out loud. I'm thrashed. I'm hungry and I'm just rambling at the gums. Hit the freaking like button. You know what you're doing. You know where it is. It's right down there. You can see it. It's one of them things. Hitchhike for us, friends. Go hitchhiking. Catch you on the next video. Be kind to one another.